So this is 3 hours later working on the Zx10 for just my time. I'm hoping that I'm about 70% ready to drop the motor out of here and put my new motor in. Oh man, all my cables are unhooked that I can find so far. All these plugs, my power commander. Let's get that out of the way. Big gray to big gray, whites to whites. Big main harness here, gas. I think I gotta pull this one and I gotta unhook this wire, but it's 10 seconds. No big deal. Um, the exhaust is all unbolted. Matter of fact, those were so loose I could almost finger unscrew them. That was kind of crazy. I even pulled the little front sprocket off because I'm going to match the front sprocket to the chain when I swap my motor over. That way, because the sprockets groove the way the chain does or whatever, you know what I mean. So I'm going to put the front sprocket from this engine onto the other engine, and then that way the chain doesn't have any weird problems or anything. I didn't know for sure. This is like a 520 conversion, I guess, or something. I don't know. I really didn't pay attention enough. But yeah, so 3 hours later, I got this cool little nifty feature too. When I got the bike, it's called a throttle meister. If you look, when you twist it, it flattens out and it's flush. Then you twist back the other way. Oops, that's flat. This way, you can just barely see it. It goes out just enough to rub against the handlebar. And what it does is it locks your throttle for you. So like when you're cruising down the highway, it's a cool little feature. I like it. I can't believe people spend $250 on things like that though. It's not anything I use a lot. But anyway, hey, Zx10 forums. I got bored at home, and I planned on taking a vacation to do most of this work, but I just had a day off from work, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna come down and start hooking shit. And this is what I've got done so far. So I'm gonna go push it back and let it sit for a couple weeks until I can actually take a vacation off and get a couple of my friends up, because there's no way I'm lifting this motor up by myself. It weighs way too much. It's going to be a team effort project. And I need some more information about the castle nut. If you have to have fuck with that at all, or these things like these adjust how the motor's in the bike. Just curious, like this, the squareness. You know what I mean? How square it is in the bike. There's one up here as well. I know that. Plugs, I still have to do the plugs in this motor. I'm going to do them before they even go, obviously, in the bike. That would make the most sense, right? Yeah. And I was really surprised with how heavy this friggin' pipe is. My old pipe on my old bike wasn't this friggin' heavy. This Scorpion weighs a fucking ton. It's hefty. I mean, the headers are half the weight of that friggin' exhaust. I'm sure the original factory exhaust probably weighs just about the same. But yeah, the bike weighs nothing. Nothing without anything on it. Oh my god. It's just like a little throwaway. That's ridiculous. Well, anyway, guys, I haven't even drained the oil out of here yet. That's my project for before I guess I drop it out completely. I drained most of the coolant. I really have no place to put it, so I'm gonna have to find a disposable. But other than that, yeah. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. And if you see anything that I need to know, definitely let me know, because I don't want to fuck anything up. And I just want this to go smooth as possible. I disconnected the battery, obviously. I mean, that's number one priority when you're doing any kind of engine work. You don't want to fuck anything up. So, disconnected all this. I'm probably going to keep that disconnected. I'll probably buy a mod thing for that, so that way I don't have to have it anymore. I'm tired of that. Yeah. Thanks, guys.